Hey guys, Marstinkin here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we got a bit of a fun one. I did tweet about this yesterday when his final link was finished, but our boy, the physical Super Saiyan BARDOCK, is now at full level 10 links for me. So I decided, might as well do a little showcase here just to show him off. Spoiler alert, he's probably not going to be super good. Now, obviously, all of the Super Saiyan Bardocks, including the STR Super Saiyan 2 Bardock, are in desperate need of an EZA in order for them to be relevant again in the current meta. Because physical Bardock, I've always loved this unit. He was one of the first SSRs I ever pulled, back when he was only a UR. His leader skill was all types key +2, which was one of the best leader skills I had, was when I started the game many years ago. And then he got his awakening and he became pretty solid. He gives key +2, attack 20% for all allies when HP is 30% or above. Kind of awkward in like harder events now, because not only does he not have any defense, if you drop below 30% HP, he essentially doesn't have a passive. So kind of awkward. But for certain events, he used to be very useful as well, because he seals super attacks, which is nice. And he does actually have some very solid links. When you use him on, like, say, a Goku family team, which we're going to showcase him on here, a lot of these links are actually really good, aside from, I guess, Team Bardock is kind of the odd one out. But a lot of these links are very good. Obviously, the First Awakened is a very good link at level 10. So we are using him, as you can see here, on a Goku family team. I bought some supports like the High School Gohan, and I also bought the physical 50% support Gohan, just to give him that little bit of an extra buff. But he's not on the first rotation here, so I do need to float off the AGL Bardock here, because obviously once the AGL Bardock transforms, he is the best link partner for the physical Super Saiyan 1. I think they pretty much share the exact same link set, apart from Team Bardock, because the AGL one does not have that. I was going to showcase him on the actual Revenge team, on like the AGL Bardock team, because you could bring the Team Bardock LR, because obviously they have that link. But I mean, we got 3 links here with the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, so I'm gonna go ahead and put Bardock in slot 1. We've got the support from High School Gohan on the rotation. Let's see what are we rocking here. Oh, look at that, 830,000 attack stat. Let's go. So, I mean, you can see... oh, we can seal in this phase, though. So, there you go. He's coming in clutch, boys. So, you can see, like, well, this is why I say, like, they desperately need to EZA some of these guys. Because if we take a look at some of the banner units that have come out recently, especially with, like, the current banners, right? So, you've got the AGL, Goten and Trunks, and the... Tech, Gohan, and Goten. They provide 40% attack and defense, although it is restricted to certain categories. Obviously, Gohan and Goten is only GT heroes, and then the GT Gobros, yeah, they're GT heroes, and then Goten and Trunks is Goku family and Vegeta family. But they are restricted to specific categories. And so that allows them to let these units give that massive amount of support, 40% and 3 key. And then the units themselves are actually really good as well. So honestly, I could kind of see, like, when these guys get their EZAs, if we take this physical Bardock, for example, they could quite easily throw on something like attack and defense 120%, just as standard. I mean, it could be higher, could be slightly lower, but I think 120 is like a pretty reasonable level. They could buff his attack to, say, 30 or 40% without having to make any real huge changes. But then they could throw in, like, maybe, say, for this Bardock, either Super Saiyans or Revenge or Crossover, because they're all on there. The crossover allies could then get the 40% defense. So then for the right category units, he is then giving 40% attack and defense as well as key. I think that would work really well. So yeah, as I said before, like, full link set other than Team Bardock is active. So we don't have a support unit, but we'll go ahead and do this, and then we'll grab these for you, these for you. We will have the support next turn. So 934,000. Game breaking. Let's go. So oh, double super though. There we go. So that's technically a 1.8. So So, I mean, yeah, this video is meant to be more of just a little bit of fun. Obviously, you guys know I love Bardock. I'm link leveling all of the Bardock units, waiting for them to get their EZAs at some point in the future. I mean, level 10 Link's AGL Bardock is obviously still very, very good. Especially with the physical one as his link partner, because not only are they sharing all those links, but remember that the physical one is providing that support as well. But yeah, I mean, realistically, it's only a matter of time until the Bardock units get their EZA, because the Super Saiyan Bardocks, including the Super Saiyan 2, they awaken to TUR from the medals from the DBZ Dokkan event. And so now that the Saiyan has an EZA, I'm going to say now, it's been out for a while now, but now that he has an EZA, these guys will most likely EZA using the medals from the Saiyan EZA event. So obviously, you remember units like STR Cell, rather than... Actually, wait, no, did STR Cell have his own one? I think I'm thinking of the INT one. The INT one definitely didn't have his own one. STR Super Saiyan 3 Goku is another example where they didn't get their own EZA event. You had to replay the stages of the already existing event to get the medals again, and then you were able to EZA that other unit. So they could potentially do that with all the Super Saiyan Bardocks. So we'll check them out here. We've only got 575,000 defense, and that's with the 50% support Gohan on the rotation as well. So I think we will put AGL Bardock in slot 1. That makes a lot more sense. And then we'll grab these and grab these for Gohan here. So this is going to be his best rotation. We have every link active except Team Bardock, and then we have the 50% support from Gohan. So we should finally be able to break a million attack stat here with him. But yeah, I mean, in the future, once they get an EZA, with support units, it's always kind of tricky because they could give them any sort of buff to their support, really. They can add defense, they can bump the number up by a significant amount. But the important thing to really make the EZA good for a support unit is they need to increase how good the card is on its own, right? So, like this Bardock, for example, pre-EZA, has 0 defense. And obviously he doesn't have attack in his passive either, so he's only getting the attack from his own support buff. And so the problem with that is, in content that we're seeing now that is a lot harder, you just can't bring these units into the events, right? Because, like, I mean, you saw the kind of damage that Bardock is taking already in this event. And I mean, we jumped into this one specifically because it's one of the easiest Infinite Dragon Ball History events. So you imagine if you want to run like a Super Saiyan team or Revenge or Crossover or something like that, and you go into the new GT Legendary Goku event, I mean, this physical Bardock is just going to get absolutely destroyed, even in the INT phase against Super Saiyan 4 Goku, just because he hits really hard anyway. So just having type advantage is not going to save a weaker unit from taking some severe punishment from that Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So, like I said, I just wanted to do this video for a bit of fun because I'm a big fan of Bardock. Obviously, when the Awakenings first came out, the physical one was good and was fun to run on teams. The tech one has always been, back in the day before he got his EZA, a really good link partner for the Prime Battle LR Goku. So obviously, once the tech version gets his EZA, that rotation is going to once again become a very strong option on teams like Super Tech for like Extreme Super Battle Road or something like that, especially because Bardock seals. So yeah, he could be very good. And then of course the Super Saiyan 2 Bardock, I mean, I think if I remember rightly from his passive, like, he's even worse than the physical one. Well, actually, no, I say that. I think he gives 30% attack instead of 20. But obviously his stats not particularly high either. And honestly, it's a team that I really enjoy, but Super Saiyan 2 could definitely use with some better support units. So him getting an EZA and then having his own solid base attack and defense and then providing support. Again, he could keep the attack buff for all allies, and then they could throw in like Super Saiyan 2 or Revenge or Crossover as the additional, like, those allies get defense as well. And then I think that unit would work really, really well. So, physical Bardock, able to break a million attack stat with a support unit on rotation. So, nothing too crazy, but, I mean, honestly, that is what we expected. So, hopefully, we will see these guys EZA soon. Recently, a lot of the EZAs have kind of been in line with the celebration that was going on at the time. So, it may be that we don't see a and any like the EZAs for these guys until maybe they do another new Bardock, or like a new, maybe they do a celebration that's themed more around what are quote unquote the TV specials rather than the movies. So like the 2 Bardock, I keep calling them movies, but like the 2 Bardock OVAs, the Future Trunks one, those are technically not classed as like the Dragon Ball movies, they're like TV specials. So I mean, at some point they could do an event celebration that's kind of themed around them maybe. But it's not necessary, of course. Dokkan does EZA units just whenever they see fit. So I would hope that the EZAs for these guys are going to come very soon. It would be nice. I don't know if they would release all those EZAs at the same time, but I mean, it would be nice if they did EZA the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock around the same time. Because again, he's another unit that has some really good links, including like First Awaken. But now, like, he's very, very outdated, the Super Saiyan 3. And if they're ever going to release when they release the next set of Extreme Super Battle Road category stages, Super Saiyan 3 is likely to be one of those. And so Bardock really needs an upgrade. I think we might die here as well, because we took the type disadvantage super attack. So I think Bardock, physical Bardock might actually get us killed in the middle here. But 1.1 on the attack stat. I guess we're going to wrap up here. We'll probably die before I finish the intro, or the outro. Yeah, look at that, 98k. And that is the reason why these units need an EZA, because this is one of the easiest Infinite Dragon Ball history stages, and we're getting absolutely clapped with the physical Bardock. So this guy needs an EZA. He's a fun unit. I don't like regret link leveling him, because I am pretty confident he will get an EZA in the future, and I'm a big Bardock fan, so I'm going to link level all the Bardock cards eventually. But yeah, let me know down below. I'm sure you guys probably have a specific card that you really like, who maybe isn't so good in the current meta, but you link leveled him anyway. So let us know who that is. And yeah, let me know what you think potential EZAs for the Super Saiyan Bardocks could look like. So, like I said, just a bit of fun as like a bonus video. I thought it would be funny to do, but let me know what you guys think of the physical Bardock down below. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.